Hi, everybody. Good to see you all. Welcome back. I hope you're having a lovely holiday break. Let's see, no matter what you're celebrating, I believe Hanukkah's already done, so I hope you had a good one if you had that. I think Kwanzaa's going on right now, so happy Kwanzaa if you're celebrating that. And to everybody who's celebrated Christmas, I hope you had a wonderful one. It is currently the weekend between Christmas and New Year's, where time has no meaning, where anything could happen because nothing counts for anything. Everyone is either off of work or putting in like a half effort, really. And including, of course, me, who's here right now. Hi. And I am in the middle of my Fallout New Vegas Evil run. So I'm making a video on Evil playthroughs, and I was looking at what is out there in Fallout New Vegas that I haven't talked about already. Because actually, in my last video, or the one on Pathologic 2, I talked about the opening choice that you make in Fallout New Vegas, and I think it's actually a really good one, where the Evil choice is actually, like, demonstrably better. Which is usually, like, or at least in the short term, which is usually, like, I think how these choices end up getting made, you know? So, you know, where it's like, you know, you're kind of having to balance between, like, okay, what's the benefit to me in the short term and what's the benefit in the long? And I'm glad that, you know, we had a chance to dig into that already, but it did mean, like, crap, can I talk about it in the new video? And I looked around to see what I didn't know, if there's anything I didn't know, and I found something. It's called the Meat of Champions. It is a perk you can get if you are playing as a cannibal, which we are. We're going to be doing a Legion playthrough. We have not actually met the Legion yet. Well, we met them in Nipton at one point, but we're still kind of like traveling around New Vegas and such right now. But it's what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to eat the heads of 4 factions, right? So we need to eat President Kimball from the NCR. We need to eat Caesar from Caesar's Legion. We need to eat Mr. House. And then we need to eat the King. So we have not met any of those people yet. We might meet a few of them today, depending on how far we get. We left out, we stopped around Helios 1 last time. So if you're familiar with the game, we're kind of in the second act. We're not quite to Vegas yet, but we're getting closer to it. And we have gotten 2 companions. So we have Veronica, who is a Brotherhood of Steel member, and she's very good with the Power Fist. And we have Edie, who's an Enclave Ibot. And if you're familiar, if you played Fallout 3, you're definitely very familiar with what those look like. And those are the ones we have so far. We did not take Boone because Boone is very staunchly anti-Legion and will just open fire on the Legion if he sees them. And he makes that very clear throughout the game. So, like, there's really, you know, like, there's no taking Boone and doing a Legion run without getting problems later. So we didn't do that. I'll have to figure out how to handle that with Arcade when we eventually get to him, but we're not there yet. Cool. All right. So that's kind of it. So I will be on, of course, today and tomorrow. Let's see. I am not leaving town any further than I already have, and I'm just gonna I'm just doing some stuff here on my my chat program for a moment here. There we go. Yeah. So I'm not gonna leave town for the rest of my my break, and so I will be here today and tomorrow doing this. I mean, we'll definitely have this will take a couple of weeks to get through. And then, yeah, we'll probably do some more. I still have some stuff to capture. I'm going to start the Baldur's Gate Dark Urge playthrough here pretty soon. So I'm going to be hoping that I'll be digging into that here. Might be tonight even. I don't know. We'll see. I still have some RimWorld stuff to capture, but it won't be too much longer. So that's me. And yeah, thank you for sticking around. Thank you for being here during the holiday break. And I will hope to see you all soon. So why don't now what I'm doing right now is I am just waiting to see when my YouTube Shorts thing is going to pop up. I'm going to just get the game audio going right now. Give me just a second. There it is. There it is. I'm going to turn it down just a bit. Just for me, anyway. All right. So there is our sound. And I'm just waiting for, let's see, my chat program to recognize YouTube Shorts. So as soon as it does that, it has this, I won't bore you with the details of it, but let's see, it does this thing where you have to make it public before it will recognize it, but it has to be public for like 10 minutes or so, and I forgot to make that change, and so we are just waiting on it to determine that for us. It's still there. Okay, all right. Let's see. We'll get that going. I hope you guys had a wonderful holiday yourselves. I know I did. Let's see here. We'll get that going in a moment. In the meantime, and let's get the game up and running while we're waiting. I'll swap back here in a second so we can get YouTube Shorts and TikTok to join us. Because as of right now, don't worry about that. It'll be fine. Let's see. As of right now, it's just Twitch and YouTube. YouTube horizontal, I should say. Autocon! Good to see you. How are you? How's your break? I guess it's still going on very much, isn't it? We are currently playing as Eevee. We are a desert terror. You can imagine. Continue from my last save game. Yes, we will. Let's see. All right. So after saying... It always says that. I don't get it. All right. Now, if you're saying to yourself, hey, wait a minute. We weren't at Helios 1 by the end of the last stream. You're correct. We were not. But I was worried that if I finished this quest, I would not be able to... it would hurt me doing a Legion playthrough later. I found out that's not true. So, just as a reminder, this is Edie. So, Edie will occasionally play some audio logs from the Enclave. Now, if you're familiar with Fallout 3, you're probably very familiar with the Enclave. They weren't very present in Fallout 4. And they're not very present in New Vegas either. There's another member of the Enclave we're going to meet later. Break's going good. Very much needed. Awesome. So glad you're having a good time. And this is Veronica, who we got at the very end of the last playthrough. And she's got this big old power fist in her hand. And so she won't use firearms, but she will punch stuff to death. And she is very good at that. So I appreciate that, Veronica. Now, we are hanging out inside the Helios 1 mainframe right now. So Helios 1 is a big solar charging station that was designed to power a laser from space. And however, because it generates so much power, instead it could divert that power to other areas. Now, we don't have the option to send that power to the Legion, but we have the power to either send it to the ability to either send it to let's see, to the NCR over at McCarran and Hoover Dam. We could send it to the Strip and make it available to everyone. We could also do Freeside in the outer areas. And there's a member of a faction we haven't met yet called the Followers of the Apocalypse. And he is also working here and has asked us not to divert the power to the NCR and, in fact, to send it to the people. What we're going to do is we're going to arm the weapon system. Because later on, we're going to have to come back in here. And we're gonna use it. So that's going to be the plan here. Let me see if we are ready to add on YouTube Shorts and TikTok, and then we get going. Let's see. All right. Is it here yet? Yes, final. All right. Note to self: do not wait until the last minute on that again. All right, cool. YouTube Shorts should be up and running. Alrighty. And then finally, let's get TikTok going. Put out a video on horses on TikTok. It actually is, I appreciate everybody who watched it. Thank you. YouTube Shorts actually really liked it as well. So, probably keep that format going. All right. And I think, let's see here. And TikTok, are we up? We are. Let me just make sure we're good to go on that side. Yes, I am broadcasted on TikTok. I think we're all set. All right, let's go. Cool. All right, so as a reminder, we went all the way through the Helios 1 quest, but we did not ultimately finish it because I was worried it was going to mess with the Legion playthrough. So here we go. So, welcome to PoseidonNet, and we're going to configure the power grid. So here's our options. We send it entirely to McCarran and the Las Vegas Strip. Now, that is the NCR's option. We could do, let's see, we could do Fremont on the west side, full region, which is kind of like a little bit of everything. Now, Fremont and West Side, this is kind of like the poorer areas outside of Vegas. We have not gotten there yet. Yeah, so I think it's supposed to be Freeside, not Fremont. That's probably a mistake on their part. It's called Freeside in the game. Let's see, Archimedes 2, however, is what we're going to want. Okay. Now, we will initiate reflector targeting from the console on the tower's observation deck. So let's go do that. So we'll head upstairs. We can see everything. And what we're going to do is we're just going to arm the system. We're not going to use it yet. We will be using it at some point. The NCR is not going to appreciate it, but that's what we chose. And that's what we're doing. All right. So this is, I think we have to wait until daytime, if I recall correct. I mean, obviously, you can move solar panels at night, but you're not going to, like, see anything. There we go. Let's see. Does it work? Console is unresponsive. For it to operate properly, it would need to be activated during peak sunlight hours, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Power configuration would need to be made in the tower's mainframe. And the 2 ground level terminals, we need to have an active uplink. Okay, so we already did that. There's 2 terminals, one over there and one over there. We already did that. We fixed the mainframe. Now, we just got to wait. So it sounds like we got to wait until 9. So let's do just that. And get ourselves some XP. All right, so we finished that lucky old sun. And we have armed the weapon. And now, I believe... Ooh, we're starting to get it. All right, there we go. And look at that. We are back up and running. And then see our guys down there are fine. Look at them. They're still patrolling. But we officially got this tower up and working. So they were not able to get it up and working until we got involved. And now that we are, we're good. Now, one of the things I'm going to do, and this is a little trick to save some time, is that because we're outside, we're able to fast travel. So I'm going to fast travel back to the start of Helios 1, right out here, and then go in and talk to the team. And that's just way faster than, like, working your way back through everything.
I'm a busy woman.
Yeah, well, so am I. All right. So let's head all the way back. And then what I think I want to do after this is I would like to... one of the other things that I did during the break is I went and I got the radiation suit. So there was a radiation suit that you could get over by Clark Field when you're doing the Ghouls quest, and I couldn't find it. For whatever reason, it was just, like, completely evading me, right? But now we got it. All right, so here's the guy who is sort of running things. Let's see, but he has nothing new for me to say.
Adios, amigo.
Let's go talk to Ignacio. He is right over here.
What can I help you with?
All right, this guy, yes. Didn't tell me what to do here. Now, I haven't armed the system yet.
Goodbye.
Okay, nothing for me. All right, well, so be it. Now, let's see. Just checking to see. This quest is... Yes, it's officially done. We will all go together. Okay, so here's the plan. I would like to go to Searchlight and knock this out. Okay. So let's see. This is for Cass and the Crimson Caravan. We'll eventually get Cass here shortly. Edie has some stuff. And then eventually, the main quest is going to take us back to Boulder City. So we finished up. We heard that Benny and the Great Khans were on their way to Boulder City. And that was where we could potentially locate the guy who shot me in the head at the beginning of the game. You can see here, look at that. All that sun just going on in. We will be back for this shortly. But first, so what we need to do, I'll go to the raided farmstead just so we can walk up to it. Actually, no, I think we should walk. Let's see here. No, you know what? Scratch that. Just for the sake of time. We'll walk after. I try to do as little fast travel as I can, but sometimes it's just there's no getting away from it. Now, as you can see here, because I have the Unlimited Companions mod on, the fights are going to get easier and easier as they go. Because now I will have more and more people on my side. We got one more somewhere. This way. Where are you? Somebody's on the map, but I don't know where they are. Oh, they're over there. Look at that. They're stuck. I'm here. There we go. All right. So we got a little XP. No big deal. All right. Let's get some water. Looks like I am thirsty. There we go. Okay. A little bit of radiation. Not nearly as much as I'm about to get, though. So if you weren't here last time, the town of Searchlight is technically operated by the NCR, or protected by the NCR. However, they didn't do a great job. Like, not at all. Because what happened was the Legion snuck a nuke into the town and set it off. So Searchlight is toast. But the NCR would very much like it if I went in there and try to get some of the dog tags for them. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, my gosh. Okay, what the... Oh, that's you. Whoa! Holy crap. Well, that just came out of nowhere. I do have a couple of mods that introduce some stuff that was cut. So, like, there's some stuff is, like, incomplete. All right. Let's try that again. I think this time we will come from a different direction. There is that over there. Raided farmstead will always get us raiders. We'll go back to that Viper encampment, and then we'll walk down. All right, here we go. Just raiders everywhere, man.
For the Brotherhood.
Yes, for the Brotherhood, Veronica. Now I got the plasma rifle, and I'm doing an energy weapons playthrough. So I'm currently sitting real pretty when it comes to weapons. I can just turn everyone into goop. How about you? Nothing? All right, cool. All right. Now, if you don't recognize this encampment, this is right across from Clark Field. Whoa! More of these guys. Clark Field is where we got the igniting agent to help with the rockets for the ghouls.
Damn.
And that's where I was looking around for the radiation suit. But, as you can see, the radiation suit does not provide much in the way of combat protection. Ooh, Hydra. Heck, yes. Hydras, what they will do is they will fix your broken limbs. Hey, Jay Gold. That's weird. You're not showing up on my... let me see if I can figure out why. I'm not seeing you on my thing, and you should be there. So what's going on? I do remember you, Jay Gold. John Gold, I should say. Let's see. What's going on here? Why are you not coming up? Do I think... Let's see. Yeah, we're still there. Okay. All right, so I'm refreshing you. Let me see. There's something... I'm going to reconnect chat for TikTok and see if that fixes it. I think you unfollowed me by accident. Oh, no. Well, glad you're back. All right, yeah, it's... That's weird. It is getting... I see chat there, but I don't see it properly showing. I think I'm gonna let's see, just restart it. Just restart the chat program. I think it'd be great. See if that comes back up. Okay. And we will refresh this here. See if that fixes it. Okay. All right, let's see. John Gold, if you can, say something in chat, just so I know that it is recognizing you. Let's see. Still not coming up. Weird. Okay. I will have to resolve that at some point. In the meantime, let's see. I'm just going to move my TikTok chat so hopefully I can see everything going on. There we are. All right, cool. All right, we'll have to roll with it. So my apologies over on TikTok. I promise I'm not trying to ignore you guys. All right, swap back over to the... There we go. And we're heading south. I think we've officially taken out all the Vipers. Let's see what we can find. There's usually some little goodies dotted along the way. And hopefully we're not going to get immediately insta-killed by raiders again. That'd be nice. How was my Christmas? It was good. Christmas was fun. It was, just went back to, my parents live in Arizona. So not normally, like, they're in, like, the northern part of the state. So if you're familiar, the northern part of Arizona is pretty mountainous. So it does get cold during the wintertime, but it did not for me this time, which I appreciate. So it was all pretty temperate. And so ate a lot of food, drank a lot, caught up with family. And now I'm back with cleaner living for now anyway. How was yours, John? What'd you get up to? Who are you? Are you a merchant? You are a merchant.
Hey there. Need anything?
Let's see. What you got?
Sure. Here's what I got.
Okay. Do you have anything I might need? I think we need microfusion cells. Not that. I'll take the purified water, though. There we go.
Give me a shout if you need anything else.
Will do. See ya.
Stay safe.
Okay. Thank you. All right. I'm over encumbered. Well, let's fix that. Okay. Looks like I definitely need to drink more water. Do I have any dirty water right now? I do not. Couldn't hurt to eat something as well. There was that banana yucca fruit that I got, and that's good for both. That's good for both hydration and not. That's good. You see, I always wanted to go there. Mine was good. I got 2 NBA jerseys and kind of just went to the family's house. Okay, that's all it needs to be. It doesn't need to be anything like wild and crazy. I don't know. Christmas is about kicking back with the family. Now, I still don't know what I'm going to do for New Year's. That's the one thing that I need to figure out. I have not. Can I take... Is that banana yucca fruit? No, it's not. Okay, cool. Anything down here? Doesn't appear so. Just looking around for any loot. Gunfire off in the distance. I don't know from whom. Sounds like that direction. Now we're going to head down towards Searchlight. Let's try this again. We are on Fallout New Vegas. This is the... I am doing... My next video is going to be on evil playthroughs. And I found an evil thing you can do in this game that I did not know existed. And so... We're going to have to go a little ways to be able to activate it. It's going to be pretty close to the end of the game before we can actually do this thing. But I think it's going to be worth it. And a lot of fun to talk about. At least I certainly hope so, anyway. All right. So then. Let's just keep on moving. I guess you have missed a lot. It has been a minute. But you're here now. That's what matters. All right. Well, we got, let's see, some more wrecks. Got a campfire. Are you all hostile? So far, no. They're not showing up as red in my, like, reticle there, so I believe that means they are friendly. You've been off media for a minute? Well, that's good. Sometimes we all need a break, man. If that's what you needed, great. This might be the NCR patrolling outside of Searchlight. Let's find out. Oh! I haven't turned YouTube Shorts on. I'm so dumb. All right. Let's try that again. Okay. I thought things were a little quiet. I'm like, wait a minute. Hunter, what are your
Hey
deal?
there. Need anything?
Are you selling anything? Oh, you are? Cool. All right, let's go.
Sure. Here's what I've got.
All right, we've got nothing I need. No, we're not going to take that. All right.
Stay safe.
Okay. Let's see. Forgot to mention the game. You got NBA 2K26. Nice. Are you a fan of the NBA 2K games? I have not played those myself. I've heard good things, though. I think people like them. I'm not sure what this is. This is a house north of Searchlight. Let's see. Are you a separate thing on the map, or are you just part of Searchlight? Did I hear what's going on with Ubisoft right now? I'm not sure. I've heard some stuff about Ubisoft. Anything in particular, Otacon? Since 2K12. Oh, wow. For a long time. All right. Now I'm going to pop the radiation suit on. All right. So as you can see here, there's me now. And Edie is a machine. So Edie's probably going to be fine. And Veronica, don't worry about it. There's the NCR patrolling. Apparently early this morning, Ubisoft system was apparently breached and targeted Rainbow Six Siege. The result, giving active players free operator weapon skins that aren't normally given anymore. People were able to mess with the announcements in match banning players. Let's see. And players actually being banned. But the most damning thing is that multiple active players were given in-game currency. Ooh, okay. Tag me in the Christmas haul if you want. Yeah, sure. Go for it. Hey, Sasuke. Yep. I know you are still waiting for that. I am aware. Right now, we are playing Fallout New Vegas. And so this is what's left of Searchlight. So we came in from the north this time. Renown and R6 credits were handed out with values in the billions. Gotcha. Oh, man. That's going to suck for them to have to, like, walk that back. Because you know they will. It's Ubisoft. They're not going to let people have free currency. All right, Veronica's going to take all the hits here. This is all of the NCR soldiers that are now ghouls. Now, the companions are all essential, meaning Veronica cannot die. She can get knocked out, but she'll come back to life afterwards, so she'll be all right. And goodbye. So all the NCR soldiers in town are irradiated and more or less ghoulish at this point. Okay, we need the irradiated dog tags. There we go, for a couple of these. And you can probably see if you are, especially if you are on, let's see, one of the horizontal platforms, you can see my radiation levels are going up, up, up. Now, there's some turrets who are set up. And what we can do is there is a thing somewhere. I'm just going to take some Rad-X because, man, even with this on, Rad-X will increase your resistance to radiation. Radaway is a quick little machine, let's see, cure you can take to cure radiation poisoning. And that's not how that works in real life at all, but that's okay.
Might as well be throwing rocks.
Man, all right. Oh, watch out for those glowing ones. They suck. All right. And they also will revive each other. So when some... Oh, shoot, I'm out. Okay. When you were gone, you did a couple of your own walkthroughs on YouTube as well. Nice! How'd it go? Swap over to the plasma pistol instead. Let's see. Okay. Well, now they're all after me. Crap. Now, there is a way that I can turn on those turrets. But I have to find the thing first. Man, this is going to get me. Oh, this is going to be bad. Okay, note to self. Don't go charging into Searchlight like this. Oh, God. Okay, this is not going to go great. All right, one down. And down I go. All right. So, we're going to do that a little more, little more thoughtfully this time. Okay, we're this far back outside of Searchlight. Hey, Liam Phillips, how the heck are you? Ugh. Someone did the math. Over 13 million worth of in-game currency was handed out to 30 million active players. Oh, man. Well, some hacker really wanted to give everyone a Merry Christmas, except for Ubisoft, of course. But that is fun. 13 million each. Oh, I thought it was 13 million over 30 million players. Oh, jeez. All right, well. I mean, it's going to suck for Ubisoft to walk that back, but you know that they will. They're not going to leave that as is. Of course not. Liam, how was your holiday? What'd you get up to? All right, so we're back in Searchlight. All right, the ghouls have now seen us. Now, we're going to do these three. And we should be fine there. We'll let Veronica get in and start punching. You went to the Smoky Mountains. Oh, cool. Is that where do you have a family from there? All right. Now, instead of going up that main street, because we know that's just going to lead to death, I'm going to see if we can find that terminal. I want to say it's over here. I'm also going to take some more of that Rad-X. Maybe some Med-X, too, just in case. So Med-X will increase your damage resistance. Temporarily, of course. And if we find that terminal, what we can do is we can turn the turrets just on open fire, and then that will take out most of the ghouls that are still in town. There's a couple of them over there. I'm hoping they don't see me. Okay, or Edie could just shoot at them. Oh.
For the Brotherhood.
All right, Veronica can still scrap in a fight. I appreciate that. Oh. Oh, that turret is shooting at me. That's not good. I did shoot and hit that thing, so that's part of it. There's my terminal. All right. Now, we start on this side because it's pretty much always going to be on this side. It looks like we have a bunch of ones ending in ED. Why don't we start with that? Okay, escorted is 2 out of 8. So what we're trying to do is match up the letters. And this tells me, okay, so escorted has 2 letters in common with the actual answer. So let's look at unveiled. It could be unveiled. And it is. All right, cool. Activate turret defense system. Cool. Now, it's going to open fire on everybody. Now, unfortunately, however, it is also opening fire on me because I accidentally shot at it. Now Veronica's unconscious. Oh. All right, good. Well, that one that was shooting at me is gone now. We should be good. Veronica, get up. I do like that it takes a stim pack. Now, we have a storage area. Let's go ahead and pop ourselves in here. You can't just get a free revive. We got some folks here. Hello.
Howdy.
Howdy. What are you doing here? Logan, what's up?
Who the fuck are you?
Who are you? I could ask you the same thing, right? Yeah.
Name's Logan. What the hell do you want?
I'm just passing through.
You must be crazy if you're just passing through this place.
Yeah, might be. You looking for something?
That's none of your damn business.
Okay. Maybe I can help.
Look, if you really want to help, either get the fuck out of our way or hack that damn computer over there.
I already did. What are you looking for on the computer?
The location of some radiation suits. I found an inventory list that says they should be here, but I can't seem to find them anywhere. The computer should know what happened to them.
Okay, I'll check it out.
Yeah, you do that.
Thank you, Logan. I will. All right. I don't think these guys are up to anything good. Ooh, microfusion cells. As you can see, as you can probably hear, we are still definitely getting radiation. I'll take the pre-war money. Pre-war is always good to sell. I'm not sure why. It probably doesn't have much good anymore.
Prim has a new sheriff. That should keep the powder gangers away.
Okay, let's see. Cat eye. I don't know if we need cat eye, but where is this computer? Here it is.
Hey.
Just look at this here real quick before we get it. Doctor's bag. Yes.
Prim has a new sheriff. That should keep the powder.
Those doctor's bags will be good for crippled limbs. Okay. Now then. Let's see. A bunch of, again, ED related ones. Okay, so Outraged is a match for 3. So, it's not Detector. Could it be Revealed? Yes, could be. Okay, so it's 4 letters in common with Revealed. How about Defeated? Could be that. Could be that, too. 3 out of 8. Okay, so we got to figure this out quick. Returned. Maybe. Maybe. There we go. Whew. That's just tough when they all have the same suffix, man. There's just so many of them. All right, current inventory. Status unknown. Log entry. Kept Searchlight Quartermaster's log. Supplies have been shipped to the camp recently are lower than usual. Asked the comms officer if there's any problems with communications. He insisted that everything was fine. Let's see. I contacted our supply base and was simply told that all inventory requests were being filled and that every item on my request list has been shipped to the camp. Either I'm being lied to or someone is intercepting my shipments. I'll have to look into this matter further. Log entry 2257. During my off-duty hours, I decided to investigate the trade route being used to bring the supplies to the camp. I met a traveler on the road and asked him if he'd seen any NCR supplies bound for Camp Searchlight. He told me he'd seen some NCR crates being moved somewhere outside of Nipton, but didn't know where they were being taken. He also mentioned that the men with the supplies didn't look typical NCR soldiers. Next time I have enough time off, I'll have to make my way to Nipton and see if anyone knows where the supplies are. Oh, you're going to have trouble finding it in Nipton. All right, safe unlocked. Where is the safe? Right here. Okay, nothing of note. So, looks like you're not getting your radiation suits, boys. Sorry about that. Can I tell you that?
What do you want now?
Found the location. Oh, yeah, it's outside of Nipton's, but...
Bring us those suits and you can come with us while we loot the town. You can keep a share.
Ooh. Sure.
Well, then get your ass out there.
Okay, so if I want to, I can go outside of Nipton. Wheel of Fortune. Why don't we do that? Speak to someone in Nipton about the missing radiation suits. Okay. We gotta go outside first, obviously. And let's fast travel over to Nipton. Alright, all my stuff is worn off. Now, the only person I believe that is still alive is Boxcars. You remember this when we were over in Nipton? He is the guy who got his legs beaten with hammers. So he is incapable of moving.
God damn it! I was nodding off until you barged in here, and I don't hurt when I sleep.
I love that he's got dynamite just strapped to his chest.
Off, will ya?
Do you know anything about some NCR supplies?
I saw some Legion assholes carrying crates to a cave north of here. May have been NCR shit. I don't fucking know.
Okay.
Later.
Yep, you're not getting my medics, though. Find suits in a nearby cave. So we do have a cave pretty close by. we'll see if we can find those suits. Also, I need to repair mine. My armor is flashing red, so it is going to work. But I wouldn't mind topping up my protection here, especially considering you saw how quickly things went from bad to worse inside Searchlight. Okay. And also, if anything happens out here, I could be in some trouble. And we don't want that. I see some smoke. So far, so good. But I think what I'm going to do, swap my armor back to this, just in case. I don't want to damage that radiation suit anymore. All right. So it looks like we got to go up and over there. These folks are not turning red. So I believe that they're not hostile. I'll put my gun away. Who are you guys? Oh.
I really have more important things to do. Sorry.
All right, and then you.
Better get out of here.
Okay. I'm going. I'm going. That looked like the Brotherhood of Steel. I guess the NCR does have power armor too, but wow. All right. Okay. Well, they were friendly momentarily. Really didn't want me around though. What have we here? Hidden supply cave. And it looks like we have, hollowed out rock with some flamer fuel. Let's see if this gets us what we need. There's also a couple of vaults we might still check out. Branzy! Hello there. How was your holiday, Branzy? Mine was pretty good. Can't say I did a whole heck of a lot, but that's all right. Oh, and TikTok is working on my chat again. Yay, good. All right, excellent. Branzy showed up exactly as he should have. Okay, now I can move this back. You know what's weird, John? For some reason, you're not showing up, and I don't know why. What is going on here with you? Apparently, because Branzy is showing up, but you're not. I'm just looking to see. I didn't ban you or anything like that. I'm not sure why you're muted. Weird. All right, well, I'll figure it out. The zombie scares you? Oh, we're going to get some more of... Oh, and let's see. I need to drink some water. Power Fist. Now that is, for Veronica, radiation suit package. And another radiation suit, which I will now use to repair the one that I have. I'm going to wear this one. And sacrifice this other one. Cool. All right, so I now have a fully powered up radiation suit. Return with the suits to Logan. All right, which we can do. The Logan, of course, does not seem like he's a stand-up gentleman. I suppose neither am I. So that worked out all right. All right, let's step on out. All right, now let's head back to Searchlight. We also have to get those dog tags. I realized I did not do that before. Ooh, it's getting dark. All right, I'll turn my light on. So I have to go collect some dog tags that we can turn over to the folks at the NCR. Now, I want to be careful. Everything is still active. I'm going to just... Let's see. I'm going to get some Med-X and Rad-X. There we go. Those turrets are still active. I don't believe that they will target me right now, but we'll find out. Okay, I think we're good. I think it would have happened by now. All right. There's a dog tag. Is there a third one somewhere? Maybe it's up here. I think that's it. There it is. I got another dog tag. All right, cool. We'll keep going. Now, I think what we'll do is we'll head back to the church. Go find that raider. And then we're going to temporarily team up with him. Now, surprise, surprise, he is going to double-cross us in the end. But we are way better armed. All right, now we're down here in the storage area. Go drop off our stuff. Yo, Logan.
What do you want now?
Got your suits.
It's about damn time. You ready to go?
Yeah, let's do it.
Good. We're going to the police station first. Here's the key. We'll follow you there.
Okay.
And just so you know, I'm not leaving town until I get what I came for. If you decide to go wandering off somewhere else, don't expect me to follow.
Okie doke.
Watch out.
All right, I'm not sure. Oh, authority glasses. Oh, wait. What do authority glasses get me? They're just... No, nothing. Just... Okay. Oh, yeah, no, we definitely want the radiation suit right now. We are in highly irradiated territory. All right, so they want to go to the police station. Now, there were a bunch of ghouls over here that we killed. I wonder if any of them had... That's a rad scorpion gland. Oh, they were over here. That's right. I wonder if any of them had dog tags. If they do, and they did, I'm going to let them just take those folks out. Take the dirty water.
Has a new sheriff. That should keep the powder fingers away.
Alrighty. I'm going to, let's see. I'm going to keep turning the brightness up a little bit. And the main reason I'm doing that is just because, like, looking on the, on here, it's hard to see at night. There we go. Now you guys can see way better at night. I personally appreciate it when the lighting really reflects the amount of light that's there. So I don't mind it when it's pretty dark like that, but I can see how for you guys it's not the best experience. Okay, there's a bunch of folks here. And if you remember, this is where we got destroyed. They got like 3 of them up there. And there's a glowing one over there. Yeah, there's a bunch.
Over here.
All right. Now we're going to be a little more evenly matched. I hope.
Over here.
I'm going to back up a little bit, let you guys deal with that. I want to be careful not to accidentally shoot my own guys. Down you go. All right. Another glowing one.
Help me out!
I'm trying. Don't get in my way while I'm firing. And of course, they will, naturally, they will all regain their health when the glowing ones do that. All right, there we go. If you're not familiar, the glowing ones are, especially radiated. Oh. We completed Wheel of Fortune. How'd that happen? I think it's because they... Oh, it's because Logan died. That's fine. He was gonna double cross me anyway. Oh. There we go. Whew. Okay. Well, not the way I expected to finish up that particular quest, but that works. I'm going to do a little bit more sneak. Get medicine up to like 40. Repair to like 45. One more in energy weapons. All right. Did we unlock anything new? Oh, okay. All right. So there's here and now. We'll save that one until later. Mysterious stranger, night person, intelligence and perception is already up. Finesse. Let's see. Gives you a higher chance to score a critical hit on an opponent in combat, equivalent to 5x points of luck. That's a pretty good one. Fight the power, Sneering Imperialist. And find more ammo. Let's see. Commando. Accuracy in VATS is significant. I try not to use VATS. I really do. You're blind but not doomed. Nicholas Shockwave, Gunslinger, Bloody Mess, Where's My Pants? Swift Learner. I think what I'm going to do is I am going to take Swift Learner. There we go. So that I can keep getting more XP. The next one we'll do is probably going to be Finesse. All right. So, I did get Logan's key. Let's see. Is that him? Yeah, that's him. I did get Logan's key to the police station. Oh, and the fire... There's Logan. All right, I got the fire station key as well. And if I need to fix my radiation suit, I can just come here and take theirs. Now, my radiation is going up fast. Even with what I have going on. So I'm going to take some more Rad-X. I got to be careful. You can get addicted to this stuff. All right. So I still need... Since that one's done, we got the credit for it at least. Still need to get more dog tags from the NCR. Let's see what we can accomplish. And I see here, I'm just following the quest markers. There's a couple more ghouls over this way, I think. Yep, they're there.
I'm not even making a dent with this.
Ooh. All right, are you guys coming this way? Yeah, get in my little kill box. Oop. Oh, I do appreciate it when they walk right into my little traps here. Oh, God. Okay, glowing one. We got to take care of them. They're going to be a problem if we don't.
If I die...
There we go. Now you're done. All right. Whew. Okay. We made it. All right. Get a couple of things. More radiated dog tag. Some bottle cap. 12 gauge round. Don't need that.
What'd I miss?
Oop.
Uh-oh.
Another glowing one. There we go. Okay. What's up next? Bottle cap. All right, now we're still looking for the police station. Ooh, what do we have here? Turret defense system. Okay, excellent. Let's see. We have a few with ING. Okay, so arranging. AR. It's not apartment. It is... Could be humankind. It is. Okay, good. What do we get for this? Activate turret defense system. All right, cool. So, now the turrets are all online. We still have to get to... There's the police station, and now we have the key for the fire station. What day is New Year's again? You mean what day of the week, John? I believe it is... Same day as Christmas was. I think it's on a Wednesday, I believe. Thursday. Thursday is New Year's Day. There's the schoolhouse. Hey, Kana. How's it going? We are playing Fallout New Vegas, and we are doing one of the most evil runs I can imagine. Oh, got some more ghouls. Hang on. Let's deal with that in a second.
For the Brotherhood. I'm gonna need some new limbs.
Alright, trying to get rid of these guys as quick as I can. You good? Nice. Glad to hear it. I can call you Arch? Okay. Glad you're here, Arch. How's your holiday going? Alright, we're almost there. One down. Man, this guy is tough. Alright. Whew. Took a second. It's going amazing. Glad to hear it. What you been up to? Okay. We probably... Okay, I'm going to need to take some serious rad away here because my radiation is really high. There we go.
What'd I miss?
Oh, you know, this and that. All right. Got some more irradiated dog tags. Now, we have a key to the fire station. This appears to be... Oh, God! Whoops. A couple of dead legionnaires. Okay, now luckily, I think that they are weaker to energy weapons than they could be. Get out of here. Oof. All right. The smaller one should be easier. Holy crap, I don't think I'd ever seen... If I have seen that, it's been a minute. Okay, Veronica appears to be dead. Or not dead. You're traveling. Oh, cool. Where are you traveling? So here we are. Veronica, get up. All right. We got a couple... All right. Legion orders. This is the note that So that's a couple of folks from the Legion. Legion orders say, the guards at Camp Searchlight have been leaving holes in their patrols all night. You are to enter the camp and go directly to the fire station. Once inside, you will find several canisters. Open as many of them as you can and report back to me. You're in Canada. Oh, cool. We're in Canada. I presume these are the same. Yes. Now, Vulpus and, let's see, in Kulta, I believe that's the same guy that we met outside of Nipton. So these are the barrels that they are supposed to open. Oof. She is creepy. Take the extra rat away. Anything in here? Oh, man. Okay, I don't know what's... Okay, I need to be very careful because my radiation poisoning is, like, off the freaking charts right now. All right, activate the lock terminal for the fire station. Let's see. Let's try wagons. Nope, first try. All right. Always start from the back with those. Chief Fire Officer reports. Let's see. The local police department diverted several trucks from San Onofre carrying nuclear waste to Searchlight this morning. I didn't get all the details, but I heard something about bombs going off nearby. The trucks were being diverted for some reason. 2 of them are being housed here at the fire station. The third had to continue on somewhere else because we didn't have enough room to accommodate them all. For some reason, it was headed towards Cottonwood Cove. I don't know what he's planning on doing with it down there. So Cottonwood Cove is where we access the Legion's base. So there were, for some reason, a whole lot of folks that were sending supplies over to where we know the Legion will ultimately end up. And of course, we know this was the plan to attack Searchlight because we can see, well, it was very successful. All right. I'm going to take more of this rat away. I really need it. Anything else in here? That's the office. That's the stairs. Let's see. Irradiated water. I don't know that I want that necessarily. But we need to be quick. Whatever you're going to do it fast and get the heck out of here. Blue Star bottle caps! Yes! Oh, okay. All right. Radiation level has increased to the point where I cannot walk at normal speed. All right, so I'm going to take some right away. Let's get the heck out of here. I'm now sick with critical radiation poisoning. Or, no, now it's down to advanced. Yeah, let's get out of the fire station because this place is just... is making everything worse. Okay, there's a few more. Oh.
Might as well be throwing rocks.
All right, there's a couple more dog tags we need to collect. I'm still very sick with radiation poisoning. Keep rotting away. Oh, they're up here. Okay. It could be that we already took these folks out and just didn't look at their corpses. It's true. There's another one. And I'm just following the quest marker. So if you missed it from yesterday, we met up with some NCR troopers who asked us to collect the dog tags of anybody. We need more people. Kevin's a good... Oh, thank you, John Gold. I appreciate that. I'm all right. Oh, that's our quest giver. Okay, hold on. There's one more. That's the patrol, and we will ultimately turn in everybody. We will ultimately turn in the quest to him. But there's one more guy. I did not see where we're supposed to find the police station. Is it in here? Might be in here. Oh, it crashed. Son of a... All right. Fine. Fine. 1 second. It's going to be one of those days. I'm sure of it. All right. Luckily, we can get everything up and running here pretty soon. Pretty quick. Yeah. And it's going to move us back to... Let's see. It's time for an ad break, which we will do in just a moment.
Trouble.
Whoop. Okay, there's that rad scorpion. After we turn everything in. Now, this was the door that crashed on us. So let's see if it crashes again, I won't mess with it. No, okay. All right, it was just the one time. Fine. This is a home in Searchlight. Take the water. Oh, who are you? Private Edwards.
Hey,
Oh, we have a ghoul in here. Hi, how's it going?
who the hell are you? Better yet, what the hell are you doing in this cursed place?
Fair
You
enough.
know what? Forget it. It doesn't matter. Welcome to Camp Searchlight, the shittiest place on Earth.
It's not great, that's for sure. Let's see. Why are you still here?
I'm here because I have nowhere else to go.
Why haven't you gone feral yet?
I'm guessing it's because I'm outside of the heavy radiation areas. I'm not going outside to find out, though.
Yeah, I suppose I wouldn't either if I were you. All right. So you're wearing an NCR dog tag.
Yeah, I am. What of it?
Can I have it?
Sorry. I'm not about to give it up. It's the only thing left that reminds me of who I was.
Yeah, you are, though, Private Edwards. Okay, so I have to...
Sure.
I can't talk you out of it. I have to kill you.
Ma'am. Cut it out. I've got you now.
And goodbye. Got me now, huh? You sure do, buddy. Sure do. Alrighty. I'm gonna take that meeting people and the rat away, which I will immediately use. There we go. They could have used the meeting people to talk him out of it, but I don't think he was a very happy camper as it is. I don't feel terrible about this. Let's go drop off all the tags, and then we'll call it for this particular one. Let's see here. Dog tag? All right. So we've collected all the dog tags. Return to First Sergeant Astor. Still are very irradiated. So that's Searchlight. Fun place! But I'm afraid I will probably not be back next year. Alright, we're still very sick with radiation poisoning. When we get to a doctor, we'll be okay. Hey, Astor.
Back. What can I do for you?
I've got dog tags for you.
Thank you. Every tag you bring me is one more soldier at peace.
I have to turn them over individually, it looks like.
Bring me is one more soldier at peace.
Okay, this might take a second.
Thank you. Every tag you bring me is one more soldier at peace.
Thank you. Every tag you bring me is one more soldier at peace. Thank you. Every tag you bring me is one more soldier at peace. Thank you. Every tag you bring me is one more soldier at peace. Thank you.
Every tag
you bring me is one more soldier at peace.
Thank you.
Oh man, I got a lot of them.
Is one more soldier at peace.
All right.
Thank you. Every tag you.
This is the last
Thank
of
you for the help. I can rest easier knowing those poor soldiers no longer have to suffer.
Oh, and I got a service rifle. Let's see if I want that service rifle. 5.56. No, I don't. Okay, we'll use this instead. I already have that gun. But let's do our first ad break. If you're watching on the Red or Purple apps, if you watch ads for the next 3 minutes, it helps support the stream, so thank you for doing that. If you are on TikTok, just hang out for about 3 minutes. I'll be right back, and we'll pick up where we left off. Thanks.
Works exactly the same as any other NES game you played, except rather than the static black background, you have the fantasy background, and you can pivot the entire image in 3D. So check this out. You can see how the images kind of like run over each other, and it's a lot more obvious like how the art was completed when you see it this way. There we go. And you can really take a moment to appreciate the design here. Three, two, one, go. Hey, we got a ball. Oh, got that. Right over here by me.
team, thanks to the one of you who appears to be doing all of the work.
My favorite cozy game? It's Red Dead Redemption 2. This is a game where you and your friends build an idyllic home out in the forest. You catch fish, hunt woodland creatures, ride horses, upgrade your home, help out the locals, play games with your buds, solve mysteries, find treasure, and slowly become enveloped in creeping dread as you realize you're in the post-Civil War South and there's racists everywhere. And then you remember, this is America.
Goddamn hooded roads.
This is my happy place. This boss sucks, and here's what you already know why this fight sucks. Even in a game full of great boss fights, one of them has to be the worst. One of them has to be the worst in the whole Souls franchise. The worst in the entire FromSoft catalog, and yes, I have fought the covetous demon. Lost Izalith is one of the lowest points in Lordran, down below the demon ruins, and there lies what's left of the Witch of Izalith, and one of the 4 Lord Souls you need to beat the game. But Lost Izalith was notoriously unfinished, likely rushed at the end of Dark Souls development, where the toughest challenge you'll face is the floor, meaning there is a long run between the nearest bonfire and the boss arena. When you finally reach it, you slide all the way down to meet the Bed of Chaos, a giant creature made up of tree roots and bullshit. The fight starts easily enough. You can't damage the Bed of Chaos directly, but there are 2 glowing orbs on either side. Pick a direction, slice one of the orbs, and a giant arm extends above the Bed of Chaos. Now the fun begins, because not only does the floor start dropping out below you with no warning, but the Bed of Chaos's arm starts sweeping you into the abyss below. If the game had a proper all right. Thank you, everybody. We're just waiting for a few folks to come back, and then we'll get going. So we are hanging out down here. So if we were to continue on this road, we'll ultimately get to Cottonwood Cove. So that was mentioned in there. So this is where the Legion is. So they're technically on the other side of the Colorado, but they are definitely sneaking in and messing around. What I think we're going to do is, it is important to me to get this radiation poisoning taken care of. So we are going to go to the doctor in Novak. And from there, we can then make our way up and get to Boulder City, which is where we need to go. I'm going to take the trail route here and just see if we come across anything fun. I don't know if we will, but they do dot this map pretty well with just little things here and there that might be fun to come across. A couple of vaults. Now, this game doesn't really revolve around vaults the way that most of the Fallout games do, but there are a few to find, and I do not remember where they are. So, it'll be there's only one. There is Vault 22, which we will spend some time in at some point. Oh, somebody's got a little campfire action going on. Rock flour is like an ingredient you can use for crafting. Couple more. You can make like some smaller little healing potions out of it. Nothing crazy. What does it say? The sun is killing me. And there's some scrap electronics. Don't need those at the moment. Well, Brockflower Cave. Where is the Brockflower Cave? I don't... Was it back here? Hi there.
Howdy.
Howdy. What is the Brockflower Cave? This is what I meant when I was like, oh, maybe we'll find something cool. Oh, I need to swap back to my actual thing here. Oh, thank you, Princess Kawaii. Hope you're having a good holiday. Yeah, get my authority glasses on. I look pretty authoritative. Okay, Scottinator. Hello. Good to see you. How was your holiday break? Mine was lovely. Ooh, what is this over here? We've got, some big old rats.
Trouble.
Rodents of unusual size. A nice, if you're unfamiliar, that is a Princess Bride reference. Alright, now I'm a little bit crippled, unfortunately. And I am now getting irradiated again. What the heck? I have never been down here. Now, luckily, your crits are pretty good in this game, if they don't see you. Good. Still got to see more people next week for Christmas Part 2 and 3. Not a bad problem to have. Christmas 2 and 3 sounds awesome. Get anything good? All right, we are almost to the next level. I'm definitely gonna... Let me take some Rad-X and Rad-Away here. Maybe a Hydra. Undo the crippling effect. There's a lot of barrels. Your kid made you a painting with his fingerprints. Aw, that's lovely. What was the painting of? Let's see. Anything else in here for us to find? Besides a whole bunch of radioactive waste. It seems not. A knife and a camera. Okay. That might have been just for the lulz, but that's alright. Get the heck out of here. Had the word love, a different colored fingerprints, looked like holiday lights. Oh, that's nice. Oh, sounds like you teared up a bit. Yeah! That's a really sweet gift. They did a good job. How old is your kid who made that? I think you've told me they're relatively young, I believe. I'm trying to remember. 6. Okay, cool. All right, so that is the Brockflower Cave. A couple of rodents of unusual size, and it did give us a fair amount of XP. And a whole lot of radiation. It's a Fallout game. What'd you expect? All right, let's keep going. You have a 6-year-old and a 3-year-old. Cool. They're great ages. All right, so we are still headed to Novak, and I decided to go off-roading just so we could see what was up here. Maybe find some things we hadn't before, because I'd never been in the Brockflower Cave. Now we've got a fire. Do we have any people? They are not red on my map, so they seem to be not hostile. They are Legion.
Our way.
Our way. All right, well, I'm going to join you guys later. Oh, I thought we could go through that. I guess not. I'm going to get some of the prickly pear fruit, because that is really good for hydration. Go up and around here. Did you go anywhere for Christmas, K. Scott, or did you stay at home? It's tough to travel with kids that age sometimes. One person over there does not appear to be a threat. This is Ranger Station Charlie. You stayed home because one of the kiddos was getting over the flu. Oh, that's a bummer to be sick on Christmas. Okay, well. But you wouldn't, I hate traveling when I'm sick. So, I don't blame you for not wanting to. That's all right. It wasn't too bad. Okay, cool. John Gold, you tagged me in the Christmas haul video. Thank you. Again, sorry, John Gold. For some reason, you're just not showing up on my chat log. I don't know why. I swear I didn't block you. Kind of a odd soundtrack right now. You can just kind of hear the... Sounds like just things blowing in the wind. Now, there's the dinosaur. We spent a lot of time there in the last stream. You can kind of get a sense of where we are. And this is Novak. So we've pretty much finished all of the activity here in Novak, and we're going to move on to Boulder City now. But there is a doctor. I don't know if... She's probably not awake right now. We might have to wait for more. That's okay. It'll be a little more fun to see everything. In the morning, anyway. Let's see here. Are you... Oh, no, she is up. Hey, Doc. I think you're the Doc. You are.
What can I do for you?
Let's see. Can you heal my radiation?
Are you sure? You won't be able to read in the dark as well.
I turned all of the brightness up. You're fine.
Okay. And remember, if this doesn't help, try taking a bath in tomato juice.
Well, joke's on you. I was going to do that anyway. All right. Now then. Now that's done. We're going to take... Okay, so here we are. We're going to take remove the marker. And then we are going to get our quest markers back up and get back to They Went That Way, which is the main quest. Means we need to go north to Boulder City. Hey, what? Did you hate me?
What's up?
Let's see. Craft something. Let's see. Wanted to ask about you.
He was dead when I got there.
Nah. Tell me about the Brotherhood of Steel.
It pays like ass, but it's hard to get other work with my skill set.
I suppose that's
What do you
true.
want to know?
I just want to see if there's anything... Okay, never mind.
Darn it. I had some spectacular answers coming too.
Okay.
See you around.
I was just checking to see, because eventually you'll hit a high enough loyalty score with Veronica that she will ask you to take her back to go see the Brotherhood of Steel. Brotherhood of Steel is a faction that we are definitely going to have to make some tough decisions on. There's Helios 1. So we've more or less covered a lot of the southeastern part of the map. We still have a few areas that we're going to leave until things get crazy. We'll eventually have to go down there and go speak with the Legion. But we will not get invited to go do that until we get into Vegas. So once we get into Vegas, the factions will start to actively court us and try to get us on their side. And we have a little ways to go. So we've got to, first of all, we got to finish up at Boulder City. And there's a whole lot of stuff to do outside of Vegas. I also would very much like to get either science or lockpick up to 100, because when we do that, then I can get the best energy weapon in the game, and I will pretty much just use that for the rest of the run. There is no point to swapping once I get that one. All right, let's see here. A couple of radio towers. Those radio towers are little NCR Ranger stations. We also haven't gone to the areas that are probably the most disputed. So pretty much everything along the Colorado is getting hit by Legion right now. So there's a couple of different towns and bases and all that, which are... They're in rough shape, man. All right. Keep on moving. All right. Now, we picked up Veronica at the 188 trading post, which we are just about to come back up on. Now then, let's see. We are hungry. Rock flower is going to do like nothing for me. Prickly pear fruit might, though. All right, we got some stuff. Wait, is La Fantoma, is that for... Okay. Now, let's see. 188 does sell some food, so we may want to pick some of that up along the way. We are playing on hardcore mode, and that means that we do have to eat and drink and sleep. It's not too bad in terms of, like, how it affects the game. But there will be times where all of a sudden, you know, like, you're going to get dehydrated, and that's going to keep debuffing you until you take care of it. You know, kind of like in real life. So we'll walk on up. I believe we'll get that. Yep, there's the billboard with the guitar player we talked to last time. And I believe that is the 188 trading post on the overpass. We've got... You're a merc. There's a merchant. Got anything for sale, merchant?
Don't bother me, please.
Okay, excuse me. Just get on with my life, then. All right, we're coming up on Boulder City. Won't be too far. And there's the sign for it. It's a real place. Just about all of these are real places. Talking about it in the past. I've been to Nipton. Been through Boulder City. Been to Good Springs. All right, so there's the 188 trading post. I think what we'll do, Boulder City won't take too long, so we'll go through on the way back. But we got a tip to say Benny and the Great Khans went to Boulder City. Now, in this game, Boulder City is kind of the last stop before Hoover Dam. So we can go to Hoover Dam right now if you want to. There's just not much we can do there. I kind of like saving that for the end. Because you're going to hear so much talk about Hoover Dam that it's kind of nice, you know, to have the... It's kind of nice to have, like, you know, the big reveal at the end. Feels earned, you know? Now, this guy here is hanging out in front of the memorial. You've probably seen... There's a meme going around of, like, all the stuff you can do in Fallout New Vegas that's, like, mean. And this is a particularly mean thing you can do. Boulder City got wrecked, as you can see here.
You here to pay your respects, too?
Let's see. What is this memorial?
It commemorates the Battle of Hoover Dam. The Rangers lured the best of Caesar's Legion into Boulder City, then blew the whole town up.
And that's what happened to Boulder City.
Still lost a bunch of troops in the fighting, though. My older brother sacrificed himself so they could evacuate some of the wounded.
Okay, now normally there are mods where you can say something that's pretty mean to him. Sorry to hear that.
Don't worry about it.
Where are you normally stationed?
Camp McCarran, but I'm on leave at the moment, heading back to California to see my folks. I'm supposed to join up with a caravan that's heading that way up at the 188, but they're not due to arrive for a while yet.
Okay.
Bye.
Yep. So this is a memorial to everybody who died at Boulder City. So there's not a whole lot here right now, as you can see. What's in the Bighorn Saloon? I don't think I've ever been in there. A little early for a drink, but you never know.
Hey.
Hey. Ooh, there's a Blue Star bottle cap. I do appreciate one nice touch is that, like, the Blue Star bottle caps do not, taking those don't make you lose karma. Now, granted, there's a few people I killed to get them. I suppose I did lose karma there. Let's see. Are you named? You are not. Okay, so you probably don't have anything. Also, let's see. Where am I at in terms of those bottle caps? 25. We're halfway. We need 50 of those Blue Star bottle caps. All right, but we are going into the wreckage. So that we can learn more about where the heck Benny went. Got a little NCR checkpoint set up here. So it pays not to get too violent with the NCR too quickly.
With some great cons right now. The brass at McCarran has ordered me to lock down the ruins until it's been resolved.
Okay. What's going on with the Great Khans?
One of my patrols was on its way back from Novak when it came under fire from the Great Khans. They radioed for reinforcements, but instead of waiting for us, they chased the Khans into the ruins where they were caught in a crossfire. No deaths, but not all the squad got out. The Khans have Private Ackerman and Private Gilbert as hostages.
Okay. So, looks like, yeah, the Benny took off. Great Khans are holed up and have a couple of hostages. I could try to sneak in there and get your people out.
As soon as you free them, the rest of my squad will move in and provide covering fire.
All right, get ready. We can try to...
Wait until it's darker so that you have the best chance to pull this off.
Okay, Boulder City Showdown. Let's do this. So, normally I play with high speech characters. With high speech, you can just talk your way out of this with the Great Khans. That is not a luxury we have this time. There's a couple of NCR hostages. These are the folks kind of watching out for them. That have been taken by those same Great Khans. Those Great Khans are the ones who were there when we were shot. Now, unfortunately for us, Benny already took off. But they have information we want. So we are going to carefully sneak around the wreckage here. Now, if we're spotted, they may kill the hostages, so we want to avoid that if possible. Here, no. Okay. See if we can go upstairs and see what we can spot. I don't see anyone. But my quest marker is telling me this building right here. That's where we gotta go. Okay. Oh, a couple of ammo boxes. I don't really want grenades. Not really doing it. I never really do an explosives playthrough in this. The explosives always just seem a little finicky, and it's just really easy to get crippled in this game, and I don't want to deal with that. Let's see. Hunger levels increased. Probably should have gone to the 188. Fine. We're fine. Everything. Okay, nobody's seen us. Open the door.
Thanks for the rescue.
Okay, get out of here. All right. Okay, now that they're free, now the Great Khans will open fire.
For the Brotherhood. Nobody making a dent
There we go. All right. Maybe they'll have some food. Any food? Nope. Nope. Okay, and we got to level up. I'm going to keep pushing science. Go to 85 on science. What else can we get to? Grab up to 25. I'm going to get some more sneak in. I feel like without speech, we're really going to need to do more sneaking on this one. Okay, did we unlock anything cool? No. So that means we're going to do finesse for our next perk. So if you remember this finesse, here we go. With Finesse perk, you have a higher chance to score a critical hit on an opponent in combat, equivalent to 5 extra points of luck. That sounds useful. All right. I have the Nuka Chemist perk and the Silent Running perk. That's cool. All right, so I think they're all dead now. Ooh, I'm hungry. You missed it before. I am a cannibal in this playthrough. And sometimes I do get hungry. It's hardcore mode. So that's the fun part about this, is I have to eat. Now, I could eat normal food. Nothing that's forcing me to eat, people. I just want to. Nobody's making me do this. It's just fun. All right. Now, there's one more door that's still open, and I believe this is where the Benny folks are. All right. Oh, nope. Okay. They're just going to attack on sight.
I'm not even making a dent with this.
I'm out of here.
Oh, you're not going anywhere, dude. Hey, Emily Vlogging. What's up? Queen Claire, my brain doesn't know what day of the week it is. You know what? That's all right. I only know because I'm streaming. Emily, how's your holiday? Grave cigarette lighter. Take some stimbacks. Bottle cap. Chairman job offer. I have not seen this yet. What are you? Chairman job offer. Thought you'd like to know that one of the chairman bigwigs from the tops is looking to hire muscle for a job out by Goodsprings. I don't know what it is, though. Details are hush-hush. Pay seems too good to be true, but I figured I'd pass all the info your way in case it's on the level. Let me know, and I'll put you in contact with this Benny fellow. So this is how they got connected to Benny. And we got another level. That was pretty quick. It was good. Just got done with your family Christmas party, so we're heading home now. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna move science up to 100, and that way we can get that energy weapon once we have it. Cool. Now then, we'll push lockpick. Lockpick's another one to have that I appreciate. And we got another. Now it's now level 12. We have a whole bunch of new stuff that just opened up. Mysterious stranger, alertness. Let's see. When crouched and not moving, you gain +2 to perception to help you find enemies before they find you. That could be useful. Okay, fast metabolism, gas leak, scavenger. Let's see. I'm already kind of doing that. When you're in sneak mode, you have the option to eat a super mutant or a feral ghoul. I don't need that just yet. Maybe once we've already gotten all the useful perks, you know? Oh, man. Where was your, let's see, where was your Christmas party, Emily? Let's see. With this perk, whenever you are crouched and have maximum action points, successfully hitting a target with an energy weapon. Well, see, that's like, that rarely happens, though. Not that much. Sniper perk, chance to hit an opponent's head in VATS is significantly increased. That could be cool. Misfortune here now. What more do I want? I'm just not using VATS very often, is the thing. Friendless, commando, using a rifle. Let's see. Now, Fortune Finder could be one. Using Stimpaks on yourself now heals all your current companions at the Stimpak's full strength over 12 seconds. Now, that is really useful because we're playing on hardcore mode, and the healing is decreased for Stimpaks. You're officially on the last DLC of We Happy Few, so the walkthrough will be finished soon. Cool! I got the game, and I got all the DLCs. So whenever we're ready, we can do that. All right, so we got Fortune Finder, which helps us find more bottle caps. Field Medic does actually seem really useful, considering that we are on this here. Let's see, double bonuses. That's all for magazines. So either could be good. That's just a dump stat. I don't typically wear metal armor. All right, so I think it's going to be Field Medic or Fortune Finder. And I kind of feel like I'm always, like, early on in a game, I'm always about boosting my stats so I can stay in longer. So I think Field Medic, especially because we're going to have a whole bunch of companions, that sounds real useful. All right, so officially we can now hack anything. Anybody else back here? Purified water, absolutely. Lost karma. Really? These people are definitely dead, but all right. Yeah, sure, fine, whatever. Okay, steal the rounds. Bottle caps. We'll do Fortune Finder next time if there's nothing else good. I'm just looking around for any blue star bottle caps. Don't see them. All right, so the Great Khans are dead. We can go talk to the NCR. I've already... Do I have any dirty water? No. Purified water. I just got a bunch. Definitely going to have to eat something soon. So, eating people doesn't give you that much in the way of satiation. I get satiation. Is that a word? It's a word now. I decided. Doesn't satiate you much. I believe that is the right way to say it. All right. Monroe.
Thanks for getting both of my people out of there.
Well, sure. Can I ask you some questions?
Shoot.
Let's see. Anything you can tell me about the Great Khans?
They're an outlaw group primarily trafficking in drugs and other contraband. They usually stay out of NCR territory, though.
Okay. Where can I find McCarran?
Camp McCarran is the headquarters for the NCR military in this region. It occupies the old airport next to...
We're going to do some bad things in Camp McCarran later on. Okay, let's add something else. All right. Goodbye. Dismissed. Okay. So that's that. Let's see. What's up next? All right. So we know that Benny is... let's see. So he got a... let's see. The Great Khans were hired through the Tops, and Benny is... is one of the chairmen, which is like one of the faction that ultimately runs the Tops. So we know that Benny's at the Tops Casino. But we do have a couple of things we need to do first. Like, go get that energy weapon. We have not found that location yet. I'm just going to scrounge a little bit here. But we're at the point now where we can go to Vegas. Ranger Holodisk message. We're cut off from the rest of the platoon. There's Legionnaires all over the place. No chance we get out of here before they blow the town. We're going to hold out against them as long as we can. If anyone ever got this, I'd like to make sure that Private Jeffrey Hui and Corporal Marcus Christensen are commended for their valor and sacrifice. Let's see, both have upheld the ideals of the new California Republic. Ranger out. Okay, well, hopefully they got some kind of posthumous recognition for their service. Let's see. All right, there's Veronica and Edie. I don't remember if there's anything over here. We can continue on. So that's where the Legion are. That's Fortification Hill. So a few years back, the Legion tried to take Hoover Dam, and the NCR was able to fight them off, but they did not surrender. The Legion did not surrender. Hey, Victor, what are you doing here?
Just rolling along on my spurs. Looks like I just might make it to New Vegas after all.
Well, wonderful. See what happened to you in there?
Yep. Guess it's just down to you and Fancy Pants. I wouldn't worry about him. He looks all hat and no cattle, if you ask me.
That is true. Now, so the other Great Khans, they were the ones in there, so they're all dead. So now it's just Benny that we got to keep after. Do you see Benny come this way?
Fancy Pants? No, I ain't seen hide and hair of him since the tussle in Good Springs. I'm sure he ran back to the soft living of New Vegas, though.
Okay, well, thank you.
Look me up when you get to New Vegas. I'll buy the first round.
I will definitely see you there. All right. Anything inside the train station? I don't remember. We've got a scorpion. Let's see. Anything good to loot? Particularly blue star bottle caps. Okay, we've got activated terminal. That takes us out. See anything? Nope, not you, Edie. Get out the way. Oh, there's a safe. Oh, well then. That's useful, I think. Guess we'll find out what's in it. Okay, so now that we have 100 science, as you can see here, it's a lot easier to hack. There's a lot fewer options, and the words aren't as long. Contests. Okay, 2 out of those. There's only 1 common letter with contests and movement, so it's not that. Hospital. Let's see. Only 1 common letter as well. Journals. 2 letters. Ooh, okay. All right, that didn't work. Despises. Okay, there's 2 there. And, hey! Despises is... There's got to be a backstory. You wouldn't name your password Despises for no reason. Hey, thanks for the 1K on TikTok, you guys. Appreciate it. Hope everyone is having a good day, whether you're participating in chat or not. It's all cool if you want to lurk. All right. Got some bottle caps. Let's head on our way. So, before we go into... We're going to, to get into Vegas is a bit of a challenge. It's not as easy as just walking up and knocking on the door. Because of course it is, right? So, we have kind of like outer Vegas that we're about to be in. Now there is the Lucky 38. All the way in the distance there. That is, let's see, that is where the Strip is. It's modeled after a real hotel called the Stratosphere. I actually stayed in there for last New Year's. And so it's there. So that is where we're headed. Now, we have to purchase a pass to get in there, or purchase or earn a pass to get in there. And those passes are not cheap or easy to come by. But we have things like the Crimson Caravan. And so we can acquire Cass as a follower once we finish that quest line. Now we're back at the 188. Let me see if we can... I think this is the merchant who sells stuff. No, it's not.
That should keep the powder gainers away.
Yeah, this... Okay, whoever's running this place... Ooh! Got another bottle cap. That's 26. Who is the one running things?
You've done a good turn for the NCR, and now we'd like to do one for you. Here's an NCR emergency 2-way radio. You call, and we'll come running. You're not alone out here. The NCR has your back. Stay safe and good hunting.
Do you remember this? Let's see. Because we helped them against the Great Khans, they're going to give us that radio. They're not going to like us forever, but they like us for now.
Feeling thirsty?
I'm just going to get some food.
You bet.
Let's see here. No actual... Nothing nutritious. I will get some of that gecko steak. We don't need that many. That'll work. And goodbye.
Come back soon now.
Okay. So let's see. Let's eat something. Okay, that's not bad. I don't have any other water, but he didn't sell any. He only sold booze.
New sheriff. That should keep the powder.
Anything else I need from here? No, okay. So yes, we have the Crimson Caravan. We have the Repcon facility. That's important too. And that's just down there. Repcon or Robco, one of the two. But there's the Strip. We have gone the long way around, but we made it. Up there is Hidden Valley. We will deal with that later, not today. That's a bit of a later game area. Camp Golf is down that way. I turned up the line of sight on this, as you can imagine, so we can see like a little bit more in the distance than we would typically. Usually you can see pretty far in the desert, but of course, like sometimes it's dusty. Somebody's running. I'm not sure from what. I hope I don't find out. All right, now we have a billboard for the Repcon HQ Museum, which is right over there. So it's a bit of a dungeon, but it unlocks the best plasma weapon in the game. So we are going to make a pit stop, and it's going to be worth it. And then I can just start pumping energy weapon and get that up to 100. So let's see. We got a rundown old gas station. Anything here? Nah, place has been picked pretty clean. Hey, Terry. Cars are a pain. Short story. Lost your main key. Got a spare, but isn't configured. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, I know. Like, it used to be so easy. You could just get a key copy made, and now, of course, it's so much harder than that. Sorry to hear that, but glad you're here, Terry. Hope the day gets better. All right, so we're here at Repcon headquarters. Ooh, what is here? Oh, hi. I have a Sentry Bot toy. Okay. Whenever you hear that, like, weird little sound effect, it means the Wild Wasteland perk is activated. All right. So then, we're going to need... Your car won't start. Spend 2 hours trying to get the pin. Now you have to go to Citroen for the pin. Ah, shoot. I'm sorry. Seems like a pain. All right. So what we're going to do is try to get our way through the Repcon facility. Now, let's see. First off, we start at the end. Contests was the right call. Oh, man. I hope you didn't have anything, like, super time critical you had to do today. All right. Now then, we've got terminal. Yep, got another bottle cap. That is 27. Ooh, and microfusion cells. Now is this... Ooh, we could get right here. Heck yeah. This is the very end. All right. So this is... We're going to actually get to skip so much of this. Oh, wait. Hang on one second. We can find the password if we go through here. But if you have 100 science, you don't need it. Oh, okay. Hang on. It's... I don't know why it's... When I click on something, it's actually closing it out. It's not supposed to do that. So let me just run through the whole hacking animation here. There we go. All right. Now, because this is literally a level 100 one, you can see here, there's a whole bunch of options, and they're all super long words. Okay. All right. Infiltration, which would have been an appropriate password, I suppose. 6 out of 12 right. So that tells us we're pretty close. Anticipating, probably not. Let's see. No, that's not 6. Tranquility. Okay. Conversation. All right, better option. That is 5 out of 12. Let me just make sure that's correct. I believe it is. Yes, that's ATION. Are the same, but nothing else is. So it's not that. Organization. Same. It's 5 out of 10. Construction. Nope, not enough. Okay. Probably not. It probably has a TION, but let's see. Okay. No, that's some, but not enough. Headquarters would be appropriate. Kind of an obvious one though. Is it civilization? Let's see. That is 6 letters. No, okay. Purification, maybe. Let's see. 1, 2. That's 7. Now what about 6? Yeah, that could be it. Hey, we got it. And we're going to release the lock. And open up. And get... There we go here. You can actually get in from the top if you really work your way around it. I'm going to take a couple of things here. First off, that new Nikola Tesla and you will give me some more energy weapons. So let's and stats. So let's see here. Permanent energy weapons 3. There we go. I need to drop some of this microfusion or drink some water. So I need to probably do both. Let's see. Drain cells. These are... Okay, they're not getting any weight. That's good. Yeah, I got a whole... Yeah, those microfusion cells. All right, well, let's see. Well, we won't need it... Well, rather, in a moment, things will be very different, I should say. All right, let me go back around here and go get my new toy. Right over here. Hello, my friend. The Q35 matter modulator. Now, pop over to this. And we're going to use the plasma rifle to tune it up. And then let's see what else we can get rid of now, if there's anything. I'm looking at the ammo types to figure out, like, is there anything we can do without? I don't really need the radiation suit anymore, to be honest with you. Let's see. I'm going to drink some more water. I need, like, 2 more things here. Maybe eat a steak. All right. Not enough. What else can I drop? Let's see. Nuka-Cola, don't need it. Is there... How am I doing on health? Health is fine. I'm full up. Maybe drop just a few. There we go. Okay, we dropped a few of those microfusion cells, and now we got exactly what we came for.
Unauthorized facial pattern. Please present credentials for first floor access.
Sorry, I was just leaving.
Invalid response. You have 30 seconds to vacate before security is alerted.
I mean, I got what I came for, so I'm good. Ooh, actually, what's in here? A whole bunch of more stuff, and unfortunately, I just dropped a whole bunch of these microfusion cells, or I would take it. I will take the water, and now I'm over encumbered because, of course, I am. Let's do dirty water. And purified. There we go. Now we're good. All right, let's go before security gets called. All right, the weapon is also in perfect condition. So that's going to make things a lot easier. So now we're just going to pump the energy weapon stat as much as we can. All right. We're going to keep heading up and around. We cannot access Vegas from this side. Over there, that's Camp McCarran. So the... Oh. 1 second. What a great opportunity to test this out.
Might as well be throwing rocks. You like that?
Oh, NCR Deserter. Goodbye. Yeah, these are all NCR Deserters. That's crazy. Is that the airport in Vegas was called McCarran for a long time. It has since been renamed after this game came out. It's named for their former Senator Harry Reid.
Damn!
Dog tags. I will take the money. All right, cool. So it's no longer called that, but it was called McCarran for the longest time. So that is the airport, which has now been taken over as like NCR's like main base just outside of the strip. What we're going to be doing right now is kind of going the long way around all the way to get to the Crimson Caravan Company. So the Crimson Caravan Company is where Ringo was. He was a member of the Crimson Caravan. Now, they don't know that I killed Ringo. And I'm going to keep it that way. Because if we finish the quest line over there, we get Cass as a companion as well. We got some more vendors. Rub and Gulp rest stop. And just like actually going to Vegas, of course, we have all the billboards for the various hotels that we'll see inside the strip. And a couple of farms. Good to have these on the map just as fast travel points, because we're going to be kind of in this area for a while. I also want to check out West Side. So West Side is another area that I don't spend very much time in on my playthroughs because I'm normally doing good runs, and it's kind of like, it's sort of the hive of scum and villainy, if you will. But there are some quests we can do over there. I think we should. So if we just follow the freeways, we'll eventually get there. Summer! How's it going? Good to see you. Hope you had a good holiday. What'd you get up to? You just had a cold bath as well. Oh, gosh. Terry, are you feeling feverish? I hope not. How was my Christmas? It was good. So my family lives in Arizona, which is like a state like south and east from where I am. So went out there for a couple of days, saw them, had a lovely time. Now I'm back. And I'm going to be here definitely at least throughout the holiday. Working on some travel plans for early next year. But nothing just yet. Good. Christmas was lovely. Drank a lot. Yeah, I did too. I decided I think for the next couple of days I'm gonna be dry. I need to need to air out. But I had a good time. Yeah, it was nice. It's always fun to, go back, see family, catch up with people that you don't typically get to. You feel like you need a detox. Yeah, this is definitely water that I'm drinking. I feel like now that I've said that, people are going to doubt me, but I promise it is. You're on Hypnotic and Cream Liqueur. Ooh, that sounds good. I mean, no, that sounds bad. I should not want that. All right, we still got more stuff. We're almost there. Terry, thank you for the heartbeat, Terry. Thank you so much. All right, so here's the Crimson Caravan. The other thing I want to get on here is there is a clinic that we're going to be going to pretty much for the rest of the game if we need help. And that is the Follower of the Apocalypse sign that's written on there, along with this little crosshairs thing. So, let's see. This is a place, and they can actually augment you, too. So if we decide we want to get implants to increase our special stats, we could do that. Chat with the proprietor.
Welcome to the New Vegas Medical Clinic. I'm a fully qualified physician and can fix whatever is wrong with you for a reasonable fee. If you've got the caps, I've also got several implants available to enhance your physical attributes.
Okay. Let's see. I'm wounded, suffering from radiation poisoning. Do you sell anything here? Tell me about the clinic and goodbye. All right.
Take care.
I don't need her help just yet, but it's just good to have her on the map so we can fast travel back here if we need help. Let's see. Fortunately, if we steal some of these magazines, they will definitely get mad at me. Anything back here? Don't mind me. I'm just going to rummage through your office. Oh, we got another person back here. Never mind. Okay, let's go.
Hey.
All right, back through here. There we go. All right, on to the Crimson Caravan. Which reminds me, let me swap over to that quest. Heartache by the number. Cass is drowning her stars at the Mojave Outpost. Her advice, go work for the Crimson Caravan. Yeah, so Cass was the one at the Mojave Outpost who was like just neck deep in whiskey. Talking about how her caravan got wrecked. And there's nothing's going to hurt us in here, so we can leave that. Let's pop in here.
Evening.
And this is the head of the Crimson Caravan. This is Alice McLafferty.
Welcome to the Crimson Caravan Company New Vegas branch. What may I do for you?
Let's see. Well, I'm told you have work.
I'm afraid we have no current openings for caravanners or guards, but I am in need of a runner.
Okay, what do I have to do?
Deliver this invoice to Dr. Hildern. You can find him somewhere inside Camp McCarran.
Okay. Like to know more about it.
Certainly. What would you like to know?
Let's see. Does it have any competition?
Well, the gunrunners continue to dominate the weapons market, and the Mormon traders from New Canaan control the majority of the northern routes.
Okay, let's talk about something else.
All right. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Nothing yet. All right.
It's been a pleasure.
So, we have to go to Camp McCarran to drop that off. That's going to start our quest line there. They're also going to give us a totally different quest, which includes the vaults that I was telling you about before. So we will go into a vault we'll see if we do that one today. Terry, thank you for the train, Terry. Thank you. Alrighty. So, this is the entrance to Freeside, which is the outer ring of Vegas. And there's a couple of the Kings. We will deal with them later. But first, we got to go to Camp McCarran. Another way in over there. I'm sure we will get into Freeside today. So now that we are going, just to help orient you if you missed it. So let's see, here we are. Okay. So we came all the way up over here and then got to the New Vegas Medical Clinic and then Crimson Caravan and all that. So what we're going to do is now go down this way to get to Camp McCarran. So we're going to come down the western side and enter the NCR outpost. Haglin Harry's Stop and Shop. What's here? Are you Haglin Harry?
Howdy.
Hey. You're Haglin Harry. Whoa, whoa! What happened? Oh, Raiders. I was like, what'd I do? This game does love to just randomly assault you. Get out of here. Oh, that's the one we saw earlier. All right, let's keep on moving. There's the northern sewers. There's a sort of a western side. Yeah, North Vegas Square is that kind of like rougher side of Vegas. It's its own contained area, so we don't have to go there just yet, but we will. Have we officially... Yeah, we can head south. All right, cool. All right, so we made it far enough west that we can now walk south. So the strip is all in there. We'll deal with that shortly. If you're watching the Fallout TV show, of course, you're probably familiar with that. So Season 2 is going to take place in New Vegas. I believe there's 2 episodes released right now. I'm waiting for the whole thing to come out so I can just marathon it. It's going to be done in, like, early February, I think. Oh, wait, this is west side over here. And I just want to get the doors on my map here for the future. I think, let's see, where's the way from here? Let the blues come in, now I'm moving now. Yes, there is a little fighting pit called the Thorn. So you see that's there, and we could eventually... If we get strong enough. Now, I'm not running a strength playthrough right now. So we might get annihilated in there. There we go. Okay, cool. Now we have the entrance to the Thorn. If we decide we want to be a part of that at some point. But first, let's go find Camp McCarran. Let me make sure I got the right quest on. Yes, I do. No, that's... Yeah, we want this. Okay, cool. You can depend on me. There we go. That's sending me the right direction. We got somebody out here. Now, of course, as you can imagine, whenever there is a lot of these, like, industrial ruins, there's also raiders.
Fuck away from me.
However, now that I have that weapon, I am a whole lot less concerned about raiders than I used to be. All right, nothing we need. But we will definitely have to go and fight some of these folks here. All right, sleep deprivation is increased, so we're going to have to go find a place to sleep. That's okay. There's plenty of beds at Camp McCarran. Which isn't far. There's the control tower. You can see we're pretty close by. We are in an area where there might be some landmines. And here we have the Sunset Sarsaparilla Factory, which is where we will go and turn in our 50 bottle caps once we get them. I'm going to go this side. I think this side is a little safer, if I recall correctly.
Gotcha.
Ooh. Who are you shooting at, Edie? You didn't even see me. Yeah, the fiends will be out and about here. We're going to have to, let's see, we're going to have to be careful about them. There's a couple of, if we decide to do some of the NCR bounty quests, there's a couple of fiends in particular that they would very much like to see dead, and will pay very well to make sure that happens. And I like being paid well. Got some NCR flags. We are definitely getting into the right area here. Who are you? You're a guard. And here we are. McCarran Airfield. So got the El Rey Motel. Let's pop on in and make a delivery. We'll sleep here tonight. And then report back in the morning. This is the airport. NCR is definitely set up shop here. Some sentry bots. And we're going to learn a little bit more about what's going on here. Because the folks at... Oh, it's time for an ad break. All right, cool. The folks at McCarran have a problem. We're going to enhance that problem. Let's see. But first, let's go drop this off. Where's Dr. Hildern? That's not Dr. Hildern. You're Dr. Hildern.
A pleasure to meet you. I'm Dr. Thomas Hildern, Director of Operations, OSI East. I presume you're here about Vault 22?
Vault 22. Let's see. Actually, I have an invoice for you from Alice McLafferty.
From Alice? I'll see that she's paid right away. Crimson Caravan runs a tight operation. Even out here in the waste, wouldn't do to keep them waiting. Was there anything else? Or were you just here about the invoice?
Well, you mentioned Vault 22. What's up with that?
Wonderful. Straight to it then. Have you signed the release forms? No? Doesn't matter. We'll keep that to ourselves.
Will we?
Vault 22. Where to begin?
I'm listening.
Imagine, if you will, the wasteland in bloom. Vast fields of corn that grow from seeds and produce their bounty in the space of a month.
Sounds
Orchards of trees, their branches weighed halfway to the ground, hung with fat, ripe oranges, a harvest that could feed a city or a nation.
I'm waiting for the butt.
And all this, requiring no more than a few drops of precious water, and the efforts of only a handful of human farmers. Impossible?
Get to the point.
Fair enough. My point is this. I believe that the inhabitants of Vault 22 unlocked the secrets of vegetative growth. Plants are spilling from their gate. No one tends them. No one waters them. Yet they multiply and spread in all directions. Find the reason for this miraculous growth, and I promise you the OSI will see that you are generously compensated.
I do like being generously compensated. All right, I'll do it.
Good. No need to check in with the NCR authorities. I can authorize your payment from OSI accounts. Vaults typically contain a server room on a lower level, where they would have backed up their research data.
Hey, thanks for the 4K on TikTok, guys.
Download all the information on the central server to your Pip-Boy, and you'll be certain to bring me any notes or samples that you find, won't you?
Sure. All right.
Best of luck to you. Not that you'll need it. You seem like a reasonably competent person.
Ha! Fooled another one. All right, real quick here.
Dr. Hildern, this really isn't any of my business, but did he give you a job?
Oh, you seem very interested in that. Why so interested?
Not interested. More concerned. It's just... You're not the first person he sent to Vault 22.
Oh, really?
And I know he'd never tell you. There were a lot of mercs, one after another. None of them came back.
Ooh,
then about a week ago, there was a scientist, Keeley. She's unusual. Not the sort of person you'd expect, but she's an absolute genius, and he didn't mention her? Not even her name? Or any of the other mercs?
He did not. Maybe we need to have another talk.
No, wait. I don't mean to see any harm come to Dr. Hildern. Unless by talk, you just mean talk. Listen, I make a fair wage, but I'm not rich. Not by any means. Maybe my kind of money wouldn't appeal to your average merc. But I'm willing to pay you if you'll find Keely and make sure she's safe. Isn't right leaving her out there. No idea if she's alive or dead.
All right, I will look for her.
I had a good feeling about you. Moment you walked in. I mean it.
All right.
Right. Good luck.
Now, let's see. I've never tried to confront Hildern about this.
Something else you needed?
Doing anything for New Year's? I'm not sure, Terry. You know, it's always a thing where it's like, I will make all the plans for Christmas, and then around this time be like, oh, right, New Year's is a thing. I got to ask some friends. I think somebody's just doing like a house party or something like that.
I never said you were. You've been speaking to Williams, haven't you?
No, she didn't tell me anything.
All right, I'll take you at your word. Williams didn't say anything at all. You just came to this conclusion on your own. No, you aren't the first person I've sent to the vault. I'm sorry that I neglected to tell you, but I don't see how it makes any difference.
Are you doing anything for New Year's, Terry? I mean, I prefer to know what I'm getting myself into.
You want certainty? You'll never find it, especially not in the pursuit of science.
I suppose not.
Take my advice. Forget about Williams. She's a talented researcher, but she doesn't understand people, and she can't see the big picture. Now, I know your time is valuable, so I won't waste any more of it. Feel free to show yourself out.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's do that ad break so we make sure we get that done. If you're watching on the Red or Purple apps, if you watch ads for the next 3 minutes, it helps support the streams. Thank you for doing that. If you're on TikTok, just hang out for a few minutes. It'll be 3 minutes in. And I'll be right back.
subway platform in West Oakland, California to talk about Dead Space. And here's the game's creator, Glenn Schofield, to tell you why we're here.
With so many great examples of sound design within the game, but one in particular that really got me was the bar trailer. Don, in fact, was telling me one day, he was like, Glenn, I was going in the bar train. We went under the bay, and it's the worst sound in the history of man. So I'm looking at that, and I'm like, record it, you know. And so next day, he's hanging out the bar train, getting the sound when it's in the tunnel and everything. He brings it in, he plays it for me. It was awful. It was like screeching, you know. Oh man, it's great, you know. Because what we were looking for is how can we scare people just with sound, no monster, no nothing. So you're in zero G in the game, and zero G is like, you know, the absence of sound. So it's like you get into an airlock and it shuts down quiet, and then you open the door and it's just a fan.
All right. And it'll be just a few more seconds and we'll get everybody back. Thank you for hanging out, folks. Let's see. Terry, you have a locksmith, brakes, and service to pay for up to New Year's. Yeah, That's the other thing about New Year's is, of course, everything is like 3 times as expensive as it should be. So, pretty good advertisement for not going wild, even though it is fun to do that now and again. All right, everybody should be back by now. Let's go. All right, so we dropped that off. Now, I do want to do one thing real quick, which is I want to go find you.
I'm glad we could finally meet. My sources tell me you've done some good work for us.
This is the colonel in charge of McCarran. Okay, so let's see. I'm up for hire if there's any manpower on the base.
There are a lot of things I can't spare troops for right now. If you can help us, we can definitely pay you for your work. You don't cook by any chance, do you? Farber's doing his best, but it's hard to manage an army with half my staff in line for the latrine.
Yeah, that wasn't information
Honestly,
I needed.
We're fighting a lot of fires right now. The fiends keep pressing their position from Vault 3. We've got the Legion breathing down our necks across the river. We actually took an officer alive last week, but so far he hasn't spoken a word.
I bet I could make the Legion prisoner talk.
I have Lieutenant Boyd on that already, and she's excellent, but I think she's hit a wall. Talk to her if you like. See if she has any use for you. Her office is right above mine, but I think she might be interrogating right now. So she'd be upstairs on the other side of the building.
No, okay. And goodbye.
Bye.
All right. So that is an option.
Stupid NCR is investing in new research. We're getting left in the dust.
Yeah, so the Brotherhood is really kind of focused on, like, older tech. They're not really trying to create new stuff. And so Veronica is kind of feeling like we're sort of dooming ourselves to extinction here. Now, let me go at least talk to Boyd. Not
Boyd's
you.
in there with a prisoner right now. Boy, is she pissed.
Boyd's in there now, huh? Can't get in there. Okay. All right, so another time. Let's go sleep, because it's the middle of the night right now, and we have sleep deprivation. There's a lot of bunks out here, and I'm pretty sure a lot of them are... There's something that's not being used.
No wonder we couldn't hold Helios 1.
Yeah, I imagine. So, of course, he's part of the Brotherhood, and the Brotherhood could not... had to retreat from Helios 1 and ultimately gave it up to the NCR. Okay, let's just sleep real quick. And I believe we go to 6 a.m. We should be good. And let's figure out our next plan. All right, we need water. I think we have some. No, we don't. Fantastic. All right, I'll worry about that. But first off, got a couple of quests here. We also should go talk to Boyd, because that is a separate quest as well, whereas there's a Legion prisoner who we would like to have a word with. So there's this Vault 22 quest, which is separate, but it is good for XP. Let's see. We could return to Alice McLafferty to let her know we delivered the invoice, which I think we'll go do. We can definitely get some water at the Crimson Caravan. So we don't need to do that walk again. We can head on over to the Crimson Caravan entrance. Now, normally, if we did save Ringo's life, he would come up here and thank us and give us a little something for our trouble, but he is dead. Blake, are you selling?
If you're looking to buy or sell, you've come to the right man. The Crimson Caravan Company has the widest selection in the wasteland.
Well, I need some water.
Can do.
What you got? All right, so he's not kidding. He is very well stocked. Well, let's start with your dirty water. I want to do that first. And then maybe purified. That should be enough. All right.
See ya.
See ya. I'm over encumbered for now. That's okay. Let's see. Water. There we go. And now we're back to normal. All right, let's go turn in this invoice. I think we'll follow the Crimson Caravan plot so that we can get Cass.
Welcome back.
She's good to have before Vault 22. Delivered the invoice.
Well, you've proven yourself reliable so far. Would you be interested in more important jobs?
Absolutely not. Yes. What else you got?
As much as I like to handle matters personally, I can't be everywhere at once. There is a negotiation with a smaller trading outfit that I'd like resolved as quickly as possible.
What you got?
There's also the matter of Henry Jameson, an employee whose services I'd rather do without. His family connections make it difficult, however. And finally, I need someone to acquire the Gunrunner's manufacturing specifications. This job needs to be quiet. No alarms, no deaths.
Okay, tell me about the negotiation.
There's a small trading outfit, Cassidy Caravans, that I'm interested in acquiring. They've been rather competitive, so it's time to buy them out. I have it on good authority that the owner, Cass, wants out of the caravan business.
She sure does.
Cass frequently trades with the NCR, so you'll likely find her at the Mojave Outpost.
Okay. Let's see. Just so that we can get all of this here. Tell me about the Henry Jameson problem.
The Jamesons are very wealthy ranchers back in Redding, California, and significant investors in the Crimson.
Redding is a town very far north in California.
I was pressured into posting young Henry as the manager of the New Vegas branch. As you can see, he wasn't exactly cut out for the job. He was much more interested in gambling and prostitutes, and because of his family, I can't simply fire him.
They do sound more fun.
Henry needs to be convinced to quit, one way or another. I won't have a useless employee on the company payroll.
Okay, and what's the gunrunner job about?
The quality of the gunrunners' armaments is due to their manufacturing process. They craft all weapons on site. I want to know the secrets of their manufacturing process, which means you'll need to find some way to get inside their heavily guarded factory.
Well, good thing I've been investing in sneak, isn't it?
You perform this job undetected and without killing anyone, if it can be helped.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. Was there something else?
Let's see. Nope.
It's been a pleasure.
Alrighty, so now we can unlock Cass as a companion. So, let's go do that. So, we need to go all the way back, and don't worry, I'm not going to force you to do it. We're just going to fast travel. All the way back to the Mojave Outpost. A little bit of a schlep, but we're going to make it. There we are. And we're back here.
The Legion can count on that.
Now, if you'll remember, Cass is in here at the bar drinking her sorrows away because her caravan got destroyed. Now, Alice McLafferty doesn't know that. She's trying to buy Cassidy caravans out. So we're going to do Cass a favor and keep that information to ourselves.
You come around like a bad habit. What's on your mind?
Crimson Caravan wants to buy you out.
They want to buy Cassidy caravans? Don't they know it's burned to ash? No. Even times being what they are. Not sure I'm looking to sell. Even for all the whiskey in Reno.
You drank half the whiskey in Reno already. What happened to your caravan?
Mojave happened. Hit by raiders packing some heavy firepower. Can't believe the Crimson Caravan haven't heard. So if you want to buy all of Cassidy caravans, you're looking at it. And what I got in my pockets. Still, as little as that is, not looking to sell.
Okay, so even if you have nothing, you won't sell.
If someone came up to you and offered you 1,000 caps for your name, would you take it?
Maybe.
Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I don't want to hear your answer anyway.
Then why did you ask?
Point is, I made the caravan what it is. It's mine.
I have the offer letter here. The terms are fair.
Alice McLafferty, eh? No, I see the zeros, and I know she's good for them. Still, it's not about the money. Dad'd spin like a twister if he ever heard I sold our name for anything.
Would he prefer you just getting drunk all day long?
Look, I know you came all this way, and that takes some drive, especially these days. Just doesn't feel right. Trading history for a slip of paper.
Oh, man. All of the checks. Okay, so we need to pass a barter or speech check, which means we're going to have to pump one of those skills up here. And unfortunately, I might have 2 meeting people. So let's see.
You take care now.
These magazines do stack. So we're not doing... I'm doing kind of a low speech playthrough. There we go. There we go. We can get up to 50 now.
You come around like a bad habit. Look, I know you came all this... Just...
And we have that already. Oh, no, it doesn't stack. God darn it. All right. Nope. Okay, we got to pump the stat.
You take care now.
Fine. Can't go to energy weapons right away. All right. So we got to get speech up to 50 if we're going to have a chance at this quest. So to do that, let's do... Let's see. I can't do heartache by the number. Depend on me. There's the other one here. The other jobs that that Alice mentioned. We can also knock those out. And there's 2 of them. One of them... They're both of them are sort of here at the strip. One of them is outside. The other one is inside. Let's go back to the Crimson... Oh, I got to go outside first. We can go to the gun runners one. That one's pretty easy. So let's see. I think it's over here. So the gun runners are one of the factions, and of course, as you can imagine, they manufacture and sell guns. And they have proven to be a pretty capable competitor. And as you can see, Alice McLafferty doesn't like competition. Now, I believe I can use a stealth boy and sneak in, and I don't have to leave my companions behind. But we're going to save first, just in case. All right, so here is the gun runner setup. So what we'll do is let's save, just in case I'm wrong about this, then we'll tell everyone to wait here instead. But let's use a stealth boy. There we go. And I think even though they're going to follow me, that they're effectively invisible, but let's confirm that. Now, right now, as you can see up towards the top, I am currently hidden. As long as that stays hidden, then nobody knows where I am. Oop, okay. Let's see if we can do a better job lockpicking. Now, maybe. Ah, so close. No, no, okay. A little further. Oh, tough one. So close. Got it. Okay. Oh, I've lost karma, but I'm going to lose karma for so much worse. All right. We're still invisible. That's good. We're looking for the manufacturing racks. Folks here. All right. I think we can. Slip on in. Uh-oh. Okay. They found me. God darn it.
Bigger gun I can borrow?
Okay, let's try this again. That did not work because the companion's activated. So let's fix that. The gun runners are technically enemies if you... it's here, there. Let's have you wait. If they see you.